I don't know what's going on. It might be something with YouTube, man. Mom, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's something with YouTube. It just the video froze, and then all of a sudden y'all said the sound was out. So I don't know if it goes down this time, man. I'll probably pop up sometime in the morning or something like that. We'll see how it goes, but we'll see if I can stream that without any more interruptions. John, I know you said what you were smoking. Quakes, what are you, Quakes? Are you smoking anything? What about you, Brew Geek? Yeah, man. YouTube just that's why I said I. Mm. Yeah, because the screen paused at first, and then the sound went out. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Patrick, what's going on? I'm smoking a Don Carlos Double Robusto, just a good classic Fuente. I think these are really good. Of course, you guys know I love the Añejo line. James, what's going on? Bellicoso and Añejo 55 after that. Surprise you ain't. I should have. That's what I should. I should have smoked a 77 today, man. I think I got two or three more. Two or three more of those 77s. Finished the Baez Artes Maduro by AJ Fernandez. Always a solid cigar. Damn, somebody was mentioning a new cigar to me on Instagram. I can't remember the name. Mr. Clark, what's going on? Yeah, I was really close to smoking this La Carine Bellicoso Fino because that and I'm not even really a huge Headley Grange fan, man, but that drumstick did really, or that drumstick is smoking really well right now. I appreciate that, John, man. It's only the beginning, man. You guys just wait. We are constantly working and reevaluating things. There was a lot of cigars that were planned for the first couple months that just never made. Like we're always constantly talking back and forth and trying to reevaluate stuff. So y'all stay tuned. It's only gonna get better. We got a lot of stuff planned. Just wrapped up a Perdomo Champagne 10th. It was okay. Had to go light because I went out for a bit fast alcohol this evening. I'm drinking too, so that's kind of why I jumped onto this. Speaking of Perdomo, there's a new sun grown or something like that that one of the owners of the brick and mortars here was telling me about that they were wanting me to try. If only you had a B-Day coming up, I could send you a gift. I do got one coming up, man. My birthday's next month. What's that hat you got on? This is the Memphis Redbirds, the AAA team here in Memphis, the AAA team for the Cardinals. Which I don't watch a lot of baseball, but I'll go to a Redbirds game every now and then because it's not that expensive and it's actually kind of fun to go to them. So I picked up this hat at the stadium. No, it does not, man. You gotta put a oh, I guess you did put an LOL, but yeah, it works better if we're in person or I'm talking to you on the phone. Relaxing home after a busy work week. Tabernacle Havana C in Corona Gorda. Oh, everything is good my way, Kari. I hope you're enjoying that Tabernacle, man. Let's see. Ray, what is going on? That definitely did. I can attest to that, Herbie. I'm drinking this with a little bit of Parker's Heritage, man. This bottle's a couple years old. Actually, I don't know if it has the date code on it. I think this bottle's from 2000 and might be 15 or 16. It's a couple years old. Andre, what's going on, man? How you doing? I figured people would be up, man. It's kind of crazy though because even though for the most part I'm staying at home during this whole COVID-19 thing, you'd be surprised how many people are just still out and about like normal, man. It's just crazy. Might just have to do one single cigar a month. Y'all are in the lead by a lot. And man, if you think it's impressive now, like you haven't seen anything yet. Like it's gonna get better. we got a lot of stuff. Now it is still saying something about the connection, man. So I don't know how much longer this thing is gonna let me be up. But let me see. Jesse, what's going on, man? Priest in the building, what is going on? Miss Shallon, what is going on? Yeah, man. I'm glad you're happy right now, but me and James know like probably 6-7 months out. Like y'all, if you're happy now, like just wait. Facts, man. These are my favorite cigars. The first one usually when I'm doing my lives, like the first one in the morning is my favorite time to smoke, and then after dinner or the evening cigar for me is usually the best ones. Yeah, yeah. So that's the whole purpose. Like I said, that's for us. That is the whole purpose of the club. And I think it's still funny because I think a lot of people, some people still don't get it. They've questioned the pricing, shipping, and all kinds of stuff. If you're really in tune to what's going on, and if you're really in the know of the cigars that we're putting in the packages for the monthly club, you're getting cigars at cost. You're getting these cigars at cost. Black Lion's not making any money off of this club. So sometimes it's just like you hear and see stuff, and it's just like some people just don't get it, man. And that was purposely how the club was designed to be made like that, because the purpose of the club was to get as many good cigars as we were trying to get as many cigars as we could in people's hands that deserved them, and also wanted to get exposure to me and to them. That was the purpose of the club. So the club is not designed for that box. The boxes we are putting together could be, 40 plus shipping or $50 shipped club, but that's not what the design was for. So some people get it, some don't, man. Prudence, how are you doing? Morning and evening cigar was my favorite. Can't beat that. I appreciate that. Those hot cakes have literally been selling like it. I can't keep them in stock, and the hurricane slowed down delivery to the store this week too. Yeah, Mike, what is going on? John, I get a monthly box, which I've enjoyed, but I just loaded up some HVC Henry Clay and something else. Prices on point too. Yeah, so that's another thing. I don't know if everybody's been paying attention to their emails or things like that too, but James started a blue collar blowout selection where you can go on blacklionluxuries.com, and they have select cigars where you'll be able to get boxes of these cigars for around $100 that other cigars normally are going for $130, $140, $150 a box. So be sure that you guys check out their website, because it might be some cigars on there that you are a fan of. I know a couple of people I've reached out to that I know there were some particular cigars that they liked, and they saw the price of them and jumped on them. So that's one of those things, man. When you hear about it, if you can, jump on them. Also, so I'll be doing the unboxing video for August Black Lions Club here soon, and I put in my community tab. It looks like for the most part, everybody wants me to review the La Aurora Preferido Diamond, so that's the cigar I'll be reviewing during that video. Leon, what's going on? See, Herbie, yo, bro, on Tyson fight night, I'll be in St. Augustine, Florida. I heard they got a couple of nice cigar lounges. Looking forward to it. Yeah, that sounds like it's gonna be a good time to be able to see it. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good fight. I think I heard they're gonna be using 12-ounce gloves. So a lot of people think it's gonna be for fun. I think they're gonna be in there fighting for real. I know Roy is my favorite boxer of all time. I know how competitive he is, and I know Mike Tyson is competitive and wants to prove to people that he can too. So I know this is gonna be a real fight, contrary to what people believe. Rob, what's going on, family? How you doing? Justin, what is going on? Man, I got like over 30,000 emails in mine. That's yeah. Let's see, Justin say he finally got his box. Good deal, man. Alex, what's going on, family? I watched your review today, man. I'm glad to see you over there getting it in, man. You're doing work. I like seeing it. I'm trying to find some slick ashtrays. I've seen you have some. How can I find some different ones, not the standard? This one you can just find on Amazon, or there's different like I know I'm not even gonna say the name of that company, but there's another brand that I don't smoke that uses an ashtray similar to this. You can just look on Amazon or eBay and just look through them. You'll see all kinds of stuff on there. There's quite a bit. Brandon, what's going on, man? How you doing? 8 might be too many rounds. Maybe for Mike. I think Roy can go 8. And I agree. I think Roy mentioned that. He said, man, if Mike gets, he's gonna have to get him in the first couple of rounds. If it goes into rounds 4, 5, 6, I think that's when Roy's gonna start. Like, I think Mike might get gassed out. Y'all got to keep in mind too. Mike has so when you carrying all that weight, even when you train and they're in shape, like you're still carrying a lot of weight. He's got a big weight advantage over Roy, man. He's got to lug all that weight around that ring. And Roy's not as fast as he used to be, but he's still, a lot of his skill set is based off of movement and speed. So I think if Mike can get it within the first 3 or 4 rounds, he might have a shot. If it starts getting in the 6, 7, 8, I think Roy gonna start outpointing him. Then he gonna outbox him. Then facts, Andre, quickest hands ever, man. Free said Mike gonna spank that ass. Let's see. What brands on the man? I'm not even gonna say name. If I mean, it's pretty much a brand nobody likes. You can put 2 and 2 together and know what brand it is. That pretty nobody. I don't know really anybody that likes the brand. I'm gonna tell you another thing you might want to look into too, John. So there is another cigar reviewer. Since I know you like skulls a lot, so there's another cigar reviewer, cigar artistry. His name is Gerald. He actually sculpts a lot of things. He sculpts like nubbin tools, and he makes ashtrays out of clay or something like that. And he actually, you should go check him out if you haven't already. I think he can make you a custom piece like this, one of one. So a lot of times when I'm looking for stuff, even though it's not completely custom, I want to grab ashtrays that I know a lot of people aren't going to have. I like having my own stuff, like the sprinkler head ashtray that's only one of one. My good friend, Jeremy over in the Perfecto group made me an ashtray that's one of one. So I like having stuff that nobody else can have when it comes to stuff like that. But I've seen some unique ones by Drew Estate. I think Diplomat's got those, and I've seen some others. Yeah, Drew Estate has some pretty crazy ashtrays. Etsy's another good place. That's a good point, Leon. Yeah, James does have quite a few Drew Estate ashtrays. Justin, he's kind of slowed down on woodworking. Actually, what's weird is right after I had put the ashtray on my video, he started going through some personal stuff that kind of slowed him down from doing a lot of woodworking. So he's kind of laid off of it for a little bit, because I was going to get some other stuff made too, but he's dealing with some stuff right now. So he's just kind of chilling out. I think he'll let me know whenever he gets back into it. Yeah, John, go follow Cigar Artistry. He's a cigar reviewer on YouTube, and the stuff he's making to be right up your alley. Like, I think you like all this stuff that he does. Mm. So yeah, what I was mentioning before got cut off the first time. Summer Showdown started. For people that don't know, the first matchup started a couple days ago. The next episode will be out tomorrow at 5:30 Central Standard Time. So if you're on the East Coast, 6:30. West Coast, you'll be 3:30. So the next episode will be coming out. I think y'all will be excited about this one too. One thing I will say about all the matchups, since I've recorded the first round already now, there hasn't been any duds of cigars, even though obviously certain cigars are moving past. Like, I enjoyed all 8 cigars. All 8 cigars I feel like are really good cigars. So I don't want to get anybody to get that misunderstood or think like, oh, that got beat out, so it must be a bad cigar. All 8 cigars are good. And I think most people that have bought the sampler, if they're smoking them now, a lot of people decided to start smoking them sooner, which I don't have a problem. You smoke them whenever you want to. A lot of people that I've heard that have smoked some cigars that they hadn't had experience with, is most of it has been really good feedback. So I can attest to that. Like, all those cigars are solid. And speaking of that too, the Punch Knuckle Buster, I've been getting a lot of, or I've gotten a couple emails, a couple DMs about it being really that good. And it's really that good of a cigar. Like, again, I don't think it's an elite cigar, but then you have to look at it. A lot of people are really price conscious. So, You got a cigar that's $5.50, and most of the time when you think of a cigar that's that cheap, you're gonna think that it might be average, but this is actually a good cigar. And that goes to what I said before. Punch does a really good job with their price point. As you guys know, the egg roll was very popular. The chop suey, for the most part, has gotten a lot of good feedback. The rare Corojo, there's a couple other ones too. Punch does a really good job, and their prices are always really solid too. Rodney, I'm a you know how I feel about Padron, man. I think they're great cigars. John, he can do that, you know. So when me and James first got connected, and he started sponsoring the channel, you know, for the samplers and stuff. You know, I started buying more boxes and stuff from him, but I think for the most part, up until then, he was doing more samplers than he was box sales, and he'll even tell you he would have more people just come in and say, "Hey, man, create me a sampler." I usually smoke this, and this, and he just create a sampler. Brother Woods, what is going on? Yeah, it's a great price point, man. Like as far as something like the Knuckle Buster, most of those cigars I can think of are in the tournament. The Knuckle Buster, the Juarez, the Charter Oak Maduro, except for the Illusion Rothschild. Like those are all the $5 cigars that I'm gonna go pick up first. And I would rather smoke those cigars than to go smoke $1 or $2 bundle cigar, like because these are still good cigars. The Juarez, the Charter Oak Maduro, all these cigars are smoking $1 or hell, most of the Punch Knuckle Buster could be sold for $8 and it still would sell. So Punch Knuckle Buster was popping, and then I let it sit, and it just wasn't as consistent. I was really disappointed by the drunk chicken. I need that bold spice at all times. So yeah, hearing about the drunk chicken, most people that know my flavor profile, this damn thing flying around. Most people that know my flavor profile are telling me that I would be more fond of the original. That'd be the one that I would like. Finally smoked a few of the Aladino Corojo I got from Black Line Man. I think I want to sit on a few. Hey, those Aladino's Corojo Reservers are the truth. Those are great cigars. Priest, yeah, Charter Oak and Warrior, like in both of those cigars, like the Warrior shots, like all those cigars could probably easily be $1 or $2 more than what they're sold at. Definitely smokes better than the price. James is the one that put me on it. You know, even though I smoke punches, those aren't things I go and gravitate towards all the time. But he smoked it, you know, being in the store and seeing it all the time. He smoked it and he said, "Man, have you had the Knuckle Buster?" I said, "No." He said, "Man, you got to smoke this. This is good." So I said, "All right, cool." Smoked the Knuckle. I was like, "Man, it is a good cigar." Wait, except for no Alec. That's all I asked. Yeah, I'm not a big Alec Bradley fan either. It does, William. I like the Charter Oak, and I think it does have a little bit of flashes of power in it too. You got to be careful with that one too. Sean, the hoodie guy, what is going on, family? Hope you are doing well. Mm. The hoodie god is in the building. Sean, have you smoked anything out of the August monthly box yet? I got an Alec that will change your mind. Don't send him no damn Project 40. I can't find a good punch, just not in my wheelhouse, I guess. What all have you tried? Espinosa Laranja, fantastic cigar. What size you smoking it in, Sean? Hoodie. Man, the hoodie guy, hey, that's the shit. X95, what's going on, Ron? Have you heard or tried of the Way or Warfighter line? I have not. I don't know. I've had the Wayfarer by Sereno. I haven't had the Warfighter. Yeah, James, you did. I saw you post a picture of that paper tiger the other day, and you said it was good. I like the Caldwell straight out of the box, or I lit the Caldwell straight out of the box. What'd you think about that one? Laranja, I think it's the Toro. I think so. Espinosa is one of those companies that when I first started smoking, I smoked a lot of those. I still like the La Bamba Warhead line. They're really strong, but they're really good. But I used to smoke a lot more Habanos and Cremas. They're still okay cigars, but like the Laranja is always a good cigar for me, and I love the Laranja Oscuro too. I like both of those. Punch Signature is good too. But I like Punch, and even though you guys know I smoke a lot of different stuff, but I like Punch because they they don't really kill you on price, man. You think about the egg roll was a $4 cigar. Would anybody be interested now? Look, so I'm gonna ask all you guys this. So would anybody still be interested in seeing me do a review of the egg roll? I know it's pretty much damn near impossible to find, and everybody did a review a year ago. But if everybody wants to see me do a review of one, I still will do one. The Caldwell better than the first time around. James, you'll be happy. Mike said he likes the tyrannical buck. It's just the Ronja is just okay for you. Had the Daughters of the Wind Lancero earlier, quite nice. So I hear the Lancero was good though. I got the one of the Calico that me and Lee Mac reviewed upstairs that's just been sitting there for a while. I'm almost afraid to smoke it just because of how disappointed I was in the first one. I was just on was the Punch Classic, and I can't remember the other one. So William, try you a rare Corojo. Try you a rare Corojo. And try you a Knuckle Buster. It's gonna set you back $5.50, $6 with tax. They still have probably half a box of egg rolls. Still, they're great. Let's see, better than $20 Cohibas I had. Facts. Let's see, I like it more than Ron does. I think it's very good. New Connecticut in today's market. When will the Summer Showdown be back? And Rodney, the problem with the Summer Showdown, the reason why we had to pull it was the Charter Oak Maduro and the La Kareem are back ordered, and there's no telling when those are going to come back. The Maduro wrapper is just becoming very hard to find. Remember a couple of months ago when James was in the live stream saying, hey, if you're a Maduro fan and you got favorites, that's probably something you need to pay attention to and start grabbing some Maduros, because there might come a point in time where they're going to be really hard to get a hold of. Sin Compromiso is a really good cigar. I like the number 5. Hey, James, yeah, no time soon. Punch Diablo's not bad. I would agree with it. Yeah, William, try the rare Corojo in the Knuckle Buster and tell me what you think on that. Leon, I'm gonna tell you something. So I have not smoked the new Payback, but the old ones, when I first started smoking, the first run of Paybacks, those were really good cigars. Even in the larger ring gauges, they still were good cigars. The old room 101 stuff was fantastic. I can't remember. I don't know where most of that stuff was rolled at, but the Uncle Lee, the Namakubi, all that old stuff was fantastic. See, I didn't know about Foundation, but I know Crown Heads. I was like, he hasn't. I love the Tennessee Waltz. That might be one of my favorite Crown Head cigars. And John Huber, the owner of Crown Heads, hasn't seen one in over a year. Just the Maduro wrapper is hard to get a hold of right now. He said he did. Mike picked up those salty notes on that tyrannical bug. P. Roland, what's going on? Have you had the Casa de Monte Cristo in Nashville, or have you been to it? Yes, I have. I've only been there once when I went back in November to visit John at Crown Heads headquarters. I went in there and it was really nice. Any preference for Casa Fernandez Anniversario year? All of them are good, but what year was that? Was that 15? If you could find the Lanceros, I think it was from 2000, because they did two variations in 2015. There was a 56 ring gauge, and then there was a Lancero, I want to say. The Lancero all of them are good, but the Lancero is really, really good. But honestly, if you can, I would grab one of each and just smoke all of them. They all have been impressive to me. The only ones I haven't had so far now are the Perfecto that came out, the Perfecto, and the one from this year that's coming out this year. Smoking Preacher, what is going on, brother? I don't really have anything against Christoph. I don't smoke him a lot, but I just don't really smoke him that much. I used to smoke him when I was earlier on in my smoking journey. I smoked a lot of them. The last one I had probably I think was a Vengeance Perfecto, and it wasn't a bad cigar. It's just so much other stuff I look at and think about before I grab a Christoph. See, the Lost City for me, I've had them twice, and it just was okay for me. I think Fuente makes better stuff. Sydney, what's going on, man? I don't know if it was an old one or a new one, but I'll take a picture. Yeah, I'm not sure because I know he redid it. I'm not sure if, but the old ones were really good. Pete, what is going on? Do you need any? No, I got plenty of egg rolls. I just wanted to see if anybody was even interested in me doing a review because sometimes. So I actually did a review of the Aging Room Cuatro Nicaragua Maestro, which I know it won Cigar of the Year last year. And most of the people did their reviews last year, but I still reviewed it because Caesar sent it in to me and I wanted to review the cigar just to show some appreciation for Caesar sending me that cigar. So that's what I was saying too. A lot of times I don't really care if the cigar is, other than you guys know, I kept up and had the Supreme Leaf Toro review out first, but 9 times out of 10, I don't care if I'm like the first one typically to have a review out or not, because so many of you guys watch different people. And so you want to hear different opinions from different people. So that's why I always will still review stuff. Thinking about getting some budget Cubans on money for tuna. Any suggestions? I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Like I said, I even just got a DM about it too, Mike. You might want to just hold off for a minute, man. It seems like everybody that's been ordering from them, unless you can deal with shipping. Their shipping has been really bad. And once it leaves them, they're not in control of it. So that's the one thing I'll give them credit for. Like, once they send it to their carrier or whoever is going to ship it off, it's out of their hands. Like, it's up to however that system is running, how quick it gets there. But the shipping has been taking a really long time. So you might want to look at another outlet. But budget Cubans, though, Ramon Alone especially, and these are all under $10 cigars. Like the Ramon Alone especially selected. You can still get some Bolivar Petite Coronas, Bolivar Royal Coronas, part of your Series D number 4, 5, or 6. There's quite a few good cigars out there that are under the $10 price point. Supreme Leaf was very nice. I was on the fence about smoking one today or tonight. Aging Room Nicaragua is a perfect dark alcohol stick to me, and I don't drink. Yeah, it was a lot better. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be, but I don't understand how it won Cigar of the Year. But I'm not the one making that call. Get the La Roma de Cuba and call it a day. Yeah, Mike, I'm just letting you know. Like it's the shipping is just it's up in the air, man. I thought I was crazy. I'm back, T. I'm back. I'm gonna have to go after this and go clean it up and delete that other live. Yeah, I guess it was something that YouTube was doing. I don't know. Screen it just paused and all the sound went out. Priest, that's what I'm gonna say too. I think it was a little payola involved in there. It wasn't a bad cigar. It was a good cigar, but Cigar of the Year, yeah. Sipping bourbon. If you just want to keep it simple, but want to have something good. Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare, Elijah Craig, Larceny, Bernheim Wheat Whiskey, 1792, Colonel Taylor Small Batch, Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond if you can find it. It's quite a few good bottles you can find for under $40. That's not gonna kill you. How many of you are members at a local lounge? Not me. I used to be one years ago. Oh yeah, that's what it was. No, I don't do my editing. My buddy Eric is the guy that does my editing for me. Budget cigar. Budget is in how where are you trying to stay under per cigar, Mike? Smoking an Amazon Orlano. Man, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, like that Amazon. Like, I'm not even a huge CAO fan. I like the Brasilia, but that Amazon Basin line was really good. I was really sad to see them discontinuing it. The Cuban orders are terrible. You might get half your order this year. Yeah, it's which it normally is not like that, man. But in the past 2 or 3 months, it seems like I've been getting a lot of inboxes and a lot of emails about really prolonged shipping. And then I was even telling them I'm not getting any special treatment. You know, my orders have taken a long time too. It's not like I'm getting my stuff or overnighted or anything. So trust me, I feel all y'all's pain too. My lounge is free, no member or cut and light free. Yeah, in Memphis we don't have a cut and light fee, but you pay us X amount of dollars to have a little locker in there. But for me now, or even before COVID-19 hit, I smoke mostly at home now. So it wasn't a point of me having the locker, which is funny because the locker I used to have, the name tag, the nameplate is still on there. So I don't know if somebody new is in there or if it's still an empty locker, but they still have Ron Real on my nameplate. Man, Mr. Clark, I hear that. So I'm gonna tell you what's weird. So a couple of years ago, me and the family would go. We went to Hilton Head, South Carolina, for a couple of years. Now, for me in Memphis, it's not very hard to find Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare, Colonel Taylor. Like I could find half gallons of all this stuff too. Like it's not that bad. So I didn't bring anything because I was on vacation in South Carolina. I was like, surely the liquor store's there, but I went there. They didn't have any Buffalo Trace products at all. I had this end up drinking Brugal 1888 rum most of the time, which is a good rum, but their bourbon selection was very minimal. They didn't have anything in there that I normally like to drink. It was either there was nothing good as far as a daily drinker, or they had really expensive stuff that I just wasn't going to pay for. Damn, Priest, 150 a month? They giving y'all cigars too every month? Shit. Omar, what's going on, brother? I don't know any lounges nearby. You were looking good. Let's see. Oh, Mike, that's easy, man. What are you trying to do? Medium to full? Or are you trying to do more light? I thought you were gonna talk about like 5 and under, 10 and under. You can smoke pretty much anything, man. I'm telling you, if you haven't jumped into the HVC lineup, try that stuff. Try the HVC lineup up. Of course, Crown Heads, the new Mil Diaz is a very good cigar. I prefer it in the Edmundo size. I like the Edmundo, but the Mil Diaz, I'm telling y'all too, if y'all see the Crown Heads Mule Kick limited edition 2020, buy the cigar. That'll be a cigar that I'll have a couple of boxes of in my humidor. That's in the top 10 this year for me right now too. And trying to get my shop to do lockers, but they don't see the return for them. Can't convince them otherwise. As far as that side of the field, I'm not sure on that. James might. I don't even know if James would be able to help with that too. But I don't really know that side of the business as much to be able to. The only thing I liked about it is the guys that are able to. For me, when I had a locker there, I would keep 2 or 3 bottles of bourbon and keep a couple of glasses there. So I would be able to come there and it actually helped me promoted me to stay there longer too, because I had everything I needed there. So man, it wouldn't be uncommon for me to sit 4 or 5 hours in the lounge if I didn't have anything going on. Ordered the Los Calaveras edition limited 2020 1820 of Calaveras. I think you will enjoy those, John. I think you're gonna enjoy those. I like the 19 probably the most out of all those, just off immediate. And then I think I referenced that in another video too. The lime green one was the 2018. I didn't like that one when it first came out. I haven't smoked that one since, but I've heard from some trusted people that age did that cigar wonders. It is smoking a lot better now. I like the 2019 immediately when it came out. In the 2020, I can see with a little bit of rest, I think that's going to be a lot better cigar too. It's not bad, but I think it had a little bit of bitterness in the back end that I think when it sits a little bit, it's going to knock it off a little bit. Scotty, what's going on, fam? Anyone know if they still do the Drew Estates tour in Nicaragua? Not sure on that one. Anyone know? Let's see. Yep, cigars from vendors. Man, that's crazy as hell. I haven't had that one, Lee. I've seen it for years. I haven't had it though. Our value was when we added 24/7 access. Can't buy cigars when the shop is closed. Let's see. Mr. Murray, what's going on, family? I have never gotten an unsweetened brown sugar nut. I don't even think that is possible. I don't think you can have a brown sugar that's not sweet. That is my personal opinion, though. Oxymoron. Let's see, 300 for the year for locking 24. Hey, James, do I got a locker over there too? Make sure y'all save me a locker. Matt said, what's going on, man? Man, I just got the hot cake cigars in Monday. Tried my first today. Good cigar. What size did you end up smoking? Pariah, what is going on? Hey, Travis, tell them to like it or dislike it. Hit something. I'm gonna tell you guys what's funny. So I don't know if it's a person or I don't know if it's a bot out there, but I set up my premiere for the second episode of Summer Showdown tomorrow, and I had a dislike in 10 minutes. I was like, he disliked something that hadn't even showed, that hadn't even aired yet. How do you dislike something that didn't even show? So I don't know. I was like, maybe it's a bot, maybe it's a person. Okay, fair enough, James. Fair enough. Fair enough. Preacher, facts. Great cigar. I'm not even a big Davidoff man, but that's a great cigar. Great cigar. I hate that James turned me on to that small batch number 3. That was another good cigar too, but I can't drop the 35 for a cigar. I can't do it. Not for that one. Just finished the Perla Del Mar Maduro. What you think about that one? Chris, I don't know. That's why I said I don't know if it's somebody paid for a bot. I said, man, I feel like I'm getting that lead make treatment now. I said, how you dislike something before it even shows, before it even airs, man? Yeah, I just thought I would look backwards and I was doing something. I was like, damn, I already got a dislike. Because I was like, you know how you guys know how I feel about stuff. I'm like, if I don't like something that much, I ain't gonna watch it. Didn't like the Perla before, but it's not bad after third time trying it. So as they say, if you don't succeed, try and try again. Mm. Yeah, I ain't even gonna say that because nobody in here is, but I don't want nobody stealing my ideas. I've been seeing people stealing shit already. I ain't gonna say nothing. All right, Mike, man, you take care, brother. Hey, man, because I don't even mind it, Chris, because the love is far outweighing that. So it's like, and actually, it's kind of weird. I've gotten comfortable, and I like seeing that now. So for me, I tell a lot of the I tell a lot of the channels that have started after me that when you first start, you first get your 100 or 200 subscribers or whatever. That's usually family, friends, people that are kind of close to you. Nobody really is gonna dislike anything. So don't be discouraged when you start seeing dislikes and kind of open comments or people kind of challenging you. That's a good thing. That means your channel's growing. That means that you're starting to expand to a bigger audience. So that's the way I looked at it. That's, I'm just like, hey, it ain't a bad thing. That means that the channel's growing and expanding out. So it's cool. Had the AJ Diaz, the Gloria. My man Cowboy reviewed that cigar not that long ago, Mike. He actually put up a review, I think a couple of days ago, of that exact cigar. Matthew, that cigar was okay for me. I think the short Robusto, I think if I don't know, you might end up liking the Corona. I like the short Robusto more than all the other two sizes. What pairings do you suggest with the Padron? I'm gonna tell you the Scotch I drank and paired on the video is a universal pairer, the Glen Morangi 14-year Quinta Rubin. You compare that Scotch with any medium to full cigar, and you're gonna message me back and be like, damn, that a good suggestion, especially with the Padron, because you're gonna get a little bit of that sweetness in there, and that's a good bottle. I was actually gonna drink some Scotch tonight, but I don't have any in my house, which is rare. So I got to go get a bottle of Scotch. I got nothing but bourbon and rum in here. So, man, people in Mama basement ain't got shit to do. Yeah, man. But it's cool because you know what, Priest. At the end of the day, even if they are disliking it, they're still watching the content. So that's great. And I know deep down inside they like what they see. So it's all good with me. Because if you really didn't like it, you wouldn't watch it. And I think people don't get that concept. If I don't really like something, I'm not gonna watch it. there's a purpose and a reason for everything. Even stuff that I might not care for, there's certain qualities of it that I might like, you know. But if I just downright hated it or didn't like it, I'm not gonna watch it. Have you had the chance to try the Montenegro Serie F? I don't think so. Pariah thinks the Supreme is good, but not Signature Selection. I actually smoked the Signature Selection last night. They both are really good, man. They both are really good. Like I don't have any boxes of Signature Selection in my humidor. That's gonna have to change. I have to change that pretty quick. Yeah, y'all got to remember, man. James, a one man. James is the only guy doing all this stuff, man. So cut the guy some slack, man. Shit. Hey, Pariah, hey, that you know you can speak freely here, man. Hey, you speak freely. There's a lot of cigars that I like that some people don't like, and there's a lot of cigars that other people like that I'm like, I don't think they're that good. I mean, speak freely here. I'll try and only smoke one a week so I don't have a down week. Hey. And see, preacher, I'm not, and I know you like the Night Watch, and Cowboy like the Night Watch. I'm not and Scotty, I know I've talked to him. He's a big Night Watch fan. I like the regular Guardian of the Farm more. You know, the Night Watch is Aganorsa's shade grown Corojo Maduro. I think I'm saying that right. Shade grown Corojo Maduro. It's a hybrid that they did. So they used it for that Night Watch, and they used it for the Signature Selection Maduro. I didn't like neither cigar at first. When I went back and smoked the Signature Selection again, it was a much better experience. I feel like it's a good cigar. It's still not the gold foil, but it's still a good cigar. Now, I haven't had a Night Watch in a while, so I probably have to pick one up. I might smoke one tomorrow. I have to smoke one up. Oh man, yeah, y'all don't. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm not gonna say anything, but if y'all are a member of the club and just hang tight, man. We got some big shit going on. They got some crazy shit going on. Guardian of the Farm is very good. I remember that Apollo. I like the regular one in that 6x44. The man is saying it, so I don't want to cry. I don't want to step over anything. I'm just the face, so I'm gonna let James tell you. But yeah, man, I don't know if y'all ready for this one, man. That's gonna be a moment where you open your box and it's an oh shit moment. Like, am I really looking at what I'm looking at? Like, we got some shit going. I got a last Cowboy that Lee Mac sent me. It's not the crazy shaped one, which is the one I've always wanted to try. He sent me another version though, and I want to review it. That's why I haven't smoked it yet. I want to actually review that cigar. So it's just been sitting in the humidor resting. Because I'm not a big Candela fan. He was like, try this one. I was like, all right, cool. So he sent me one. And the Mrs. Hooked was sharing. Now she wants her own cigar next time. Hope she doesn't waste my damn cigar. You got to stay on her because if that strength started coming in, say, nah, you wanted this. You wanted it. Cool, Matt. I think you'll enjoy it, man. Just keep it bold with me. Priest, it's gonna. Hey, y'all know, man. It's we got some stuff going, man. It's gonna be a really good year. Facts. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying as much as everybody else too. And so this is another thing I want you guys to remember too. And this is not just Black Lions Club. This is every club. And I think realistic smokers realize this. So if me and James are working together, curating these boxes, putting them together, there's things that we agree on a lot of cigars, but there are certain cigars that we don't agree on, or he might like them more than me, and vice versa. If you got one cigar in the box, you're like, I don't care. It's not the end of the world. I've been a part of a lot of clubs where I've got 4 or 5 cigars, and even 2 of them is something I didn't care for, but it never put me in the mindset of I think the club sucks or this ain't good. Stop letting people sell you a dream that they think that, or you think that every damn cigar in the box is going to be the home run. It's not. That's not even realistic. The object of it is to expand your palate and to get you to smoke things that we think that most people haven't reached out to yet, or it's hard to get cigars, or maybe a cigar you've had once before, but you're like, damn, okay, cool, I got this again. So keep that in mind, man. I feel like sometimes I look at videos and people are trying to push off that all their cigars are great, and it's like this complete bullshit. Like, stop lying to people, man. I got you, Priest. I got you. I might can give you 40 if you need it. Let me see. Parade, no, that's not even crazy. My wife loves Boulevard. She'll smoke some non-Cuban stuff sometimes, but she really likes the Cuban Boulevards, which is weird because those are my favorite Cubans too. And I've let her smoke all kinds of Cubans. She's just like, I like the way that Boulevard tastes. She likes the Petite Corona. Hey, get them on. Hey, get them on it, because I said some of the stuff we're planning is gonna be really special, man. Gonna be really special. Yeah. This ain't no fairy tales, sugar coated shit. Like, if it's gonna be some legitimate shit in there, it's gonna be legit. Oh man, am I the only one that sees this shit? I look at this and I look at comments and stuff. I'm like, y'all really drinking Kool-Aid, ain't you? She likes damn hookahs. Smoking a lot of Royal Diamond tomorrow night after New York Strip. Oh man, hey, now that's what I'm talking about. That's the perfect time to smoke that cigar too. At nighttime, after you get you a good steak on you, that's it there. I'm glad that James said that too. He said currently every box has been around $55 in total cigars, and even the fact that most B&Ms, and that's a fact. These are going to be a lot of cigars that you might be able to find them online. But so the object of it is you'll at least be able to find cigar. You'll be able to find these cigars. But I know for me locally, they don't sell HVC. We don't sell Aladino. We don't sell quite a few things. We don't sell JSR, like the Tyrannical Buck or anything like that. So a lot of this stuff, like I said, we're going to try to expose the people that they may not necessarily have at their local B&Ms. Of course, Travis, there's definitely room. Definitely room. I don't know, Mike. If you are if you are really in tune to reading material and know it, you might be able to figure it out. But I don't know. That's a clue, but it's not really a lot. Never had a rye whiskey. Is it good with a cigar? Yes, I like ryes with cigar. They're usually, for me, especially the younger ryes, they're very spicy. So I like to I'll do a rye whiskey with like a bold Nicaraguan, because the spiciness and the boldness of a Nicaraguan can kind of stand up with the rye. That's not something I would put with a Cuban or a Connecticut, because that rye is gonna run all over that cigar. You're just gonna be tasting the rye the whole time, and you won't be able to pick up any flavor notes. So when you're pairing your cigars with any spirit or wine, rum, whatever, the spirit is supposed to just help accentuate the flavors of the cigar. The cigar should still be the star of the show. The cigar should still be the star. You don't want to have it where you're just tasting more spirit or more bourbon or more rum than cigar. That's defeating the purpose. The spirit should just help upplay the cigar. A good rye, Pikesville rye is a good one. Rittenhouse is a very good cheap rye. It's about $20-$25 a bottle. $17.92 if you can find it, makes a decent rye. Fred, what is going on? No, not at all, Travis. We would be very honored to have you aboard. Very honored. Order is a high. Yes. I'm telling you, when many people that are already in the club can tell you that the statement is very true. It is not designed to make money, man. Sean. Herbie said, I know a little bit of the Connecticut cigar history, but the Amish in Pennsylvania have been in the cigar game for a while. Yeah, Pennsylvania broadleaf is becoming popular, a little bit more popular now. Let's brew. Let's see. Fred, I'm doing good, brother. I know you probably where you out on the patio smoking. What you smoking on? What's weird too is where my wife is from. There's a very big Amish population too. I'm finishing up this Don Carlos Double Robusto, this Fuente Don Carlos. Pikesville Rye is definitely a banger. Bang! It's $50-$60 bottle, but that's one of the pound for pound best ryes out there. Waiting on Padron RR is special. Broogie, I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, man. Padron, I was telling somebody this the other day. Padron is so sealed tight. I don't think people realize Padron is like the only company that doesn't have reps. When you go to these trade shows or PCA and things like that, where most companies have people that talk to you to place orders, like it's Jorge Padron, like they don't have any reps. Like they like before Papa Padron passed, there was times that he took orders. Like they are very tight knit in there. They, you know, and which is for me is even more impressive with what they've been able to do. It just proves that good quality tobacco and good cigars has helped them become what they are. Why is it getting more rare? James will probably be able to answer more in tune with that, but you just have to see the seasons and the crops and all that stuff have a lot to play with it, or have a role in it too. And then you have your people like Steve Saka or certain people that he's even quoted by saying, I bought bundles or bales of Connecticut broadleaf for it to sit and age for 3 or 4 years, and with knowing the intentions that I'm not going to use it for years, I just go ahead and hand pick all the stuff I want to use. So you got to think, if you got people in there doing that, then if you're a smaller company or a company that doesn't have much clout, it's going to be really hard for you to go in there and get some good high quality grade Connecticut broadleaf or whatever the Maduro wrapper is going to be. Mexican San Andres is going to be really hard because you're competing with people that got more clout or probably got a bigger pocketbook than you. So it's all that's going to be the problem. Robert, what's going on, family? Just got off work. I'm about to get settled and smoke something I don't know yet. What's something you like that has a lot of citrus notes? For me, I know Sean said he didn't really care for it. I like the Espinosa Laranja. I think those are good cigars. Not really citrus, but you'll get a lot of floral notes and a lot of Warp cigars too. Warp does a really good job with having a lot of complexity in their blends too. All right, Adam, you take care, man. Smoking Preacher. I like, and you're like me too. We like a lot of Maduro. Well, Maduro hasn't really been hitting me really well lately, but I'm still a Maduro fan when it comes to Padron. But in that particular cigar, I like the natural more than the Maduro. And you can ask James. I'm not bullshitting. We were talking about this, and he said, "Well, what do you think, the Maduro or the natural?" Because the Maduro was there at first. I said, "No, let's do the natural. I like the natural more than the Maduro." So I'm glad to see all you guys are enjoying it too. I like Upman's, man. I like the especially the 175th anniversary. Just finished my father and I'm out. All right, Chris. Tony, man, I appreciate you. The next episode's dropping tomorrow, man. Be there or be square. First episode is doing really well. I think it's closing in on 1,000 views in a couple days. So give a shout out to all you in the Double R Army, man, for holding me down. Whether you're sharing the video, watching, liking, interacting, I appreciate all of it, man. All this stuff helps. And that's another thing too, like James was saying, supply and demand. You guys think 10 years or other than the Liga Privada 9 and T52, a lot of times like Maduro or the Connecticut broadleaf wasn't as widely used or highly sought after like it is now. So you had where you might have had back in the day 10 companies that were wanted. Now you got 40, but you still got the same supply. So that becomes an issue too. Yeah, I like the Laranja, man. I think that's a good cigar. Padron Black. I don't think I've had that one, Omar. Unless it's I've had the TAA one. I think I know the one you're talking about. I haven't had the Padron Black yet. I have not, John, but I do plan on trying that cigar though. I do plan on trying it. There's actually it's for the club members only, but there actually will be a Zoom call with the owner of that company here coming up soon. All right, Priest. Take care, brother. Lee Bijou is my favorite. My father's cigar still. I like those in the Lanceros. I smoke the Lee Bijou probably once a month. I like that cigar. Well, I think I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I'm almost finished with this thing. It's starting to get hot on me, so call it a night. Drink me another glass, man. Probably take me a shower, lay it on down. And I don't know. I might come up tomorrow morning. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow evening for the premiere of episode number 2 of the Summer Showdown. You guys make sure y'all are there, man. First of all, our first episode is out. Been having a lot of good feedback on that. If you guys were a fan of Cigar Madness and you like that tournament vibe, y'all definitely be sure to catch the Summer Showdown tournament. It's more price conscious, but the cigars and the quality still hasn't been compromised. Still got some great cigars in there, and hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I'm enjoying recording. Yeah, Fred, we'll definitely do that. Yeah, man. But y'all take care, and y'all already know the name of the game is relaxation and enjoyment. Don't forget to be driven, never motivated, as the shirt says. Shout out to everybody that's been buying the merch too, man. I've been seeing some pictures online. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, buying merch, supporting me 100%, man. None of that stuff goes unnoticed, man. Y'all make a person feel real special, man. So I appreciate all you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow, 5:30 Central Standard Time, 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Western Coastal Time. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be good.